What's up everybody, Leo here, and today we have a little bit of a different video. It's gonna be me asking Pop some questions about guitars and like just his channel in general, so let's get right into it. Okay, so your first question is, why did you start building guitars and when did you build your first guitar?
I built my first guitar about 13 years ago, and I got into it because I had been sick and I had recovered from a challenge with cancer, and I wanted something different to do. And offhandedly, I made a comment to your mother, and it was, I think maybe I should go out and make a guitar. And she says, well, why don't you do it? There's somebody at the church that made guitars. Would you like to meet him? And I did, and I was hooked right away.
That's cool. Okay, your next question is, what is your favorite part in building a guitar?
Oh boy, that's a toss-up between, well, certainly the most favorite part for anybody building guitars is this. When you finally get it done, and you get to hear it. That's absolutely the most favorite. Okay. But right close to that is actually doing the finish on the guitar when you're applying the finish. I really enjoy that. That's huge fun.
That sounds good. Why did you become a YouTuber?
I wanted to encourage people. And one day I was talking with your Uncle Peter, and I said, do you think I should start a YouTube channel? And he said, why not? And I said, what would I offer? He said, well, you build guitars. Why don't you show people how to build guitars? So that's what I started doing. But I want to encourage people to follow their dreams and go after their passions. And mine happens to be building guitars. Theirs may be something different, but whatever it is, I want them to do that. So I want to encourage people.
That's nice. What do you like least about building a guitar?
Oh, that's an easy one for me. When you apply the router and you're cutting all this binding out here, and the router sits on here and it goes around, you run the risk, and I've had this happen where you can get pieces chip out, and that just destroys you because it's so delicate. So that's my least favorite part of doing it. When that part is over on both the back and the front, I'm a very happy man.
Yes, and you go get some tea.
And then I go, what kind of tea do I get?
English breakfast.
English breakfast decaf, that's right.
Okay.
You know, that's great. What am I going to get for Christmas?
English breakfast tea.
That's
and
it.
a Tim Hortons gift card.
There you go.
Do you play the guitar?
I used to play the guitar a lot, and with my hands that shake, I can't play that anymore. But Leo, I have found a way to deal with my hands that are shaking. I thought about gluing my hands to the workbench and wondered if my body would shake. But now if I put my hand in the vise and I tighten up the vise, then I know my hand can't go anywhere.
Right.
And look, my body's not shaking, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah. No, only thing is I've only got one hand now.
Yeah, well, you could stick both in, but...
Yeah, well, I could, then I'd have no hands.
Yeah, nothing.
Oh, okay.
Another question is, why do you build guitars? Wouldn't it be better to buy a guitar?
Oh, yeah, anybody can buy a guitar. I've been asked that. In fact, when I first started building a guitar, somebody said to me, why on earth would you want to waste your time building a guitar when you can go to the store and buy one? And the answer to that is, A, it's a challenge to build something like this. I like that. Secondly,
nice challenge.
I think, now, I want to be careful how this sounds, because really, while the manufacturers, you know, the Martins, the Gibsons, the Fenders, and Taylors, and all those people make phenomenal guitars, I think a custom-made guitar has better sound to it because it can be adjusted as you're making it to the kind of thing I want to play. And it's all about the sound. So building a custom-made guitar is about achieving a certain sound.
Yeah, like this.
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
You just had to do that, didn't you?
I really wanted to do that. Would you build a guitar from a kit?
Would I?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, I bought an electric guitar kit as a lot of people that watch this channel are aware of. And I bought that so I could take patterns off of it. It's a Les Paul guitar. And I'm going to, once I finish this guitar up here, which isn't far off, I will be putting together that Les Paul, and then I think I'll give it away.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And what is so special about a guitar for you?
Oh, the guitar, it's all about the sound. I don't know what it is. When I hear somebody play a guitar that plays it extremely well, it just excites me no end. We had Andy DeLisi on the program back way in the fall last year, and he played a couple of sessions for us. And that man plays such amazing guitar. It just makes my heart sing. I love it. I just love it.
Okay, and the last question. Would you make a non-acoustic guitar?
Yes, the non-acoustic is a solid body electric guitar, and they have their place. I've never really played a solid body electric. I've always played an acoustic or a classical, which is also acoustic. But yeah, absolutely. Why not? I mean, anything like this. I told your uncle one day that I was going to make a banjo, and he looked at me like horrified and said, "You're going to make a banjo? Why would you make a banjo?" And the answer is very simple, because I can.
Yeah.
So it's just another instrument to make, that's all.
I actually realized that was not the last question.
Oh, okay.
There's one more. I'm sorry.
No, you don't have to be sorry.
The last and final question, the 10th, is what do you want to tell your YouTube audience, like, about your guitar building and just, like...
Well, I would say to them, number one, how much I appreciate them and really am grateful that they would subscribe to the channel. I think that's
like
just
and
amazing.
Subscribe.
Yes. I'm really, really excited about that. I like the fact that they comment and they send me comments, because I reply to most every comment that comes in. Sometimes it's weeks later, only because sometimes people come into that video 2 or 3 weeks later, make a comment, and then I have to go back. So I do go back, and I've answered comments as far back as 6 months. I get a lot of encouragement, and I want to encourage other people, and the YouTube lets me reach a wide audience right across the world. I'm blown away, Leo, with where people are coming from. They're from Kenya, they're from Australia, they're from New Zealand, South America, they're from Central America, they're from Germany, Britain, United States, all over the place, even from Russia. And I get encouragement from all of these people. So they're obviously interested in guitars and building guitars, and I want to encourage them to go after their passion and their dream. So I'm really grateful and do appreciate all of their comments and input to the channel.
Yeah, that's nice. Thank you for answering my 10 questions.
You're welcome.
And thank you for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and comment down below what you thought about this video, and he will answer your comment if you post a comment 6 months later after this video is posted. Anyway, see ya.
That's it?
Yay,
we're done.
That was nice.
All right, buddy.
I think that's gonna be like a 7-minute.
Well, we're supposed to do it not touch. That's the new COVID way. All right, let's get out of here.
I think that was like a 7-minute video. I like that one.